Well, being healthy and getting fit is easier than you might think. Here with the details on the easy changes we can all make to live a healthier life is Dr. Susan Johnson of MUSC. Dr. Johnson, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Wonderful to have you here. And this is all great news. A big initiative that's starting with MUSC. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, we are actually involved in a 3-year grant-funded program. It's through the South Carolina Hospital Association and North Carolina Prevention Partners, and we are focusing on employee wellness throughout all the hospitals in the state of South Carolina. And our 3 areas of focus are physical activity, nutrition, and tobacco cessation.
Yeah, because I think one of the biggest problems that we have, I mean, I would say just as Americans in general, is just not enough physical activity, especially if you sit at your desk for 8 hours a day, then you go home, take care of the kids or whatever you do. There's no time for anything else.
Absolutely, and that's the challenge for a lot of our employees, is that their job requires them to sit at their desk, and then just life in general, sitting in your car, sitting at home at the dinner table in front of the TV. So our new initiative is called MUSC Moves, and we're trying to give them opportunities to be active while they're at their workstation. And so we've come up with several different strategies through exercise bands, desk yoga, opportunities for breaks, trying to get them to use the steps and the stairways instead of the elevators and things like that.
Just so those little changes.
Right, and it's amazing. The research suggests that, particularly for women, that women who sit 6 hours or more a day versus women who sit for 3 hours or less are 33% more likely to develop heart disease and die from heart disease.
And life expectancy, as easy as it might sound, but your life expectancy goes up when you just do a little bit of exercise. And you were talking about those band exercises, so that's kind of why we're standing up. So show me exactly what you're talking about.
Right.
This is for people at work,
yeah,
very simple.
Yeah, what we want to do is try and encourage them to maybe once, 5 minutes every hour to stand up, or even sitting at their desk to take a break. And so we're actually we've got these exercise bands, and these are super cheap. We're actually giving these out to our employees, but there are a lot of things that you can do with these where you're actually sitting down. So we'll start, if you want to just take a seat and imagine that you're at your workstation.
At my cubicle in which I sit at each and every day, because we sit for a long time. I mean, we really do. So.
And also when you're at the computer, a lot of times you start to feel the tension and the stress in the back of the neck. So if we can work on those muscles and then also stretch them out. So one example, and these come in different resistances. If you want to have a greater resistance, you can just tighten them up a little bit. But you can start by putting it behind your back like this. And you can do some chest presses this way.
This is like really simple. Now,
start to feel
don't worry about people looking at you funny at work, because they're just
everybody's going to be doing it.
because they're just jealous that they're not getting their workout on just like you.
That's right.
This is so simple.
Right. And then if you want to, you could put put it on the floor and you just step on your little band. And then you can do some bicep curls.
Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. And then, like you said, you can just easily maybe get these from where? Because if we don't work at MUSC, we want to pick up some.
Right, you can get these anywhere. You can buy these at Walmart. We actually get these through physical therapy, in bulk.
Great.
But yeah, these are great. And so there are a lot of different exercises for your lower body if you wanted to without the band. If you just stand up from your chair, and you can just do some simple squats, like you act like you're actually going to sit down in your chair, but just barely tap and then back up.
And this stuff is very simple. And even if you don't want to do it at home, I've noticed some things that you can just do, like while you're in your kitchen, while you're working, cooking, doing whatever you're doing. So great. And really quickly, we want to mention the 2011 Heart Walk coming up September 17th,
Yes, we're so excited. We've got every unit and every department and every division at MUSC. We're just really active and involved in it, and we can't wait for that event. Yeah,
and we want everybody in the Low Country to get involved. All you got to do is go to abcnews4.com. We got a link to everything on our site for that. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. All right, well, those dog lovers out there, we love them here too. It's Yappy Hour, in the Charleston County Parks and Rec has the details. Those are coming up. Stay with us.